Please, my lord.
I may
My
be
lord
excused,
said, before my lord,
I may be excused to mention, my lord, in the last order, my lord directed the chief executive officer Watco to be present to file certain affidavit as well as to be personally present. My lords, in fact, we have filed all affidavits, and that upon my lords is suffering from piles operation. So that I have filed a petition, he may present in virtual mode. He may be permitted to be present in virtual mode. And we have filed complete all the affidavits.
We'll go one by one. Let us see where.
Yes, my lords.
Let us see the.
Everybody is suffering piles in.
Let us see the previous order. So we'll take up that matter when where Mr. Das, we asked you to furnish that list. Have you prepared it?
I have prepared the list. Sir.
Please, fine.
Prepared. Some lists are left out. I will
No, it's all right. You can give it. Have you given just your signature here? Yes.
दे दीजिए सर को वार्ड का को
हाँ, को वार्ड पे.
सर किछि रहि जाई छी सर
It's all right. But
सर को वार्ड डिफिकल्ट माने को माने इंटरेस्टेड सर
that is meant. It would have been better that if you had given the phone numbers of all the ନା ଆପଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
सर नेक्स्ट डे
सर ଆମେ ଆଜି ଏଟାକୁ ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ କରିଦଉଛୁ
ଆଜ୍ଞା
ତେଣୁ
39ଟା ୱାର୍ଡ ଦେଇଛୁ
ଏମାନେ ଭଲେଣ୍ଟିୟର କଲେ ତ
ଭଲେଣ୍ଟିୟର ସର ସେମାନେ ନିଜେ କହିକି
ଠିକ ଅଛି କିଛି ଅଛି
सर 72
17 to 23 17 नंबर वार्ड रु 23 पर्यंत केही रिप्रेजेंट करू नाହାନ୍ତି
सर केही नै सर सर नेक्स्ट डे दबु हमें सर तांगु सर चेष्टा करा हला जे सर ସେମାନେ सो मोटो के
ऑल राइट सेटा को ऑर्डर हां सेटा को से देबे कहचंती
सर मैंने बॉटम लिखि दी थी सर नेक्स्ट
please take down as per the order dated 2/5/2024 Mr. Das and presidents also Mr. Secretaries also of the Orissa High Court Bar Association were present in court produced before us a list of advocates from different wards of Cuttack Municipal Corporation to assist the Advocates Committee in this proceeding. Mr. Das submitted that the names which has been given for different wards have been collected from their own volition, and some other wards for which names are not mentioned. Process is going on, and we will collect the names of those wards and give it on the next date. The list submitted by the President and Secretary of the Orissa High Court Bar Association is taken on record. They are requested to inform the learned advocates of the different wards whose names are appearing in the list to apprise different problems of their respective wards to the Advocates Committee for taking of the matters. So this is accepted. Now we will go one by one. Mr. Das, please remain present so that your presence is.
It's order number 40, the connecting drain matter. Sir, direct to file that affidavit day for yesterday.
We are going one by one. First, we mentioned about the box drain, and Mr. Mahanti the other day you intimated us that that would be balance is 70 meters and that will be completed by 10/5/2024.
And there is little problem.
Yes.
On 4th, I go on the side. There is a little difficulties. The 17,000 people do not allow to work. So that should be the delay now. It has been sorted out. The culvert, a culvert, it's a 17,000 culvert ଅଛି.
No, we asked the affidavit is to be filed by the CEO Watco.
They are giving it by their
By that
they
affidavit.
have told they will complete by another 10
Please let us see that
Yeah,
affidavit.
yes.
Yes, I have already filed an affidavit, and para 2 I am relevant
Just
paragraph I am
let us
reading
see
now.
that affidavit.
Since the para 2, my lords.
Affidavit by Pradipta Kumar Swai.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Executive
In
officer,
this respect of this box drain, where have you mentioned which paragraph?
para 2, my lords.
It flag 77.
No, sir,
Which
that-
paragraph regarding
Para two,
box
my
drain you have stated?
That, my lords, since the box 10 work could not be completed under OWSS for years together, therefore the government department H&UD by notification number one so dated 17/2/23 এটা 24 by mistake transferred the said work to Watco. Watco started the work from March 23 out of 2,509.
Please use the mic properly. Mic. Yes.
My lords. Again, I am reading, my lords. The box 10 work could not be completed under OWSSB for years together.
Which paragraph you are reading?
Para 2, my lords.
Para 2, that affidavit Pradipta Kumar Swai.
Yes, my lord.
It starts with that in this aspect it is humbly submitted the
Yes,
work.
yes,
Okay.
my lords.
Please read it.
Yes, my lords, in this aspect, it is humble submitted here that since the box 10 work could not be completed under OWSSB for years together, therefore the government department by H&UD by notification number so and so dated 17/2/2023, 24 years by mistake, 23 transferred the said work to Watco. Watco started the work from March 23.
We are not able to get it. Which affidavit? At which flag?
Affidavit from completion of the construction of box 10
Where is it?
from
You have a
Potapal to
copy of that?
Chhatar Para 2.
We have got only 3 affidavits and one is flag 77, another is flag 78 and another is at flag 79. So all of these are filed by Pradipta Kumar Swai, the CEO of Watco.
Yes, my lord.
So which affidavit you are pressing that we want to know?
I am present the Para 1 frame for completion of the construction of the bus train from Potapal to Chhatar.
Heading the Idva na upon gro. 79. Acha, 79.
79.
All right. Please, now we have got it. Please.
That, my lords, that in this aspect is humble submitted here that since the box 10 work could not be completed under OWSSB for years together, therefore the government department H&UD by notification dated numbers 1 so dated 17/2/24 in time mistake 23 transferred the said work to Watco. Watco started the work.
It is 17 to 24 or 23?
23, my lords, by mistake. Okay. I'm excused, my lords.
All right.
They were from March 23. Out of 2,590 meters length, box train from Potapal to Chhatar 2,572 meters have been completed. And the balance only 18 meters will be completed.
Namaskar. It was told to us the other day when we took up the matter on 2/5/24 that this box drain up to Chhatra Bazar is to be completed by 10th of this month, means tomorrow it is to be. But now you have filed your affidavit that it is 18 meters work is left behind and it is to be completed by 35/20/24, right?
Yes, my lord. The work was delayed due to the opposition of the Chhatrapazar Market Association for this traffic flow. So there is some delay. So we will complete it by 30th of this month.
Finish it positively by that day.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Yes, my lord.
All right. on 2/5/2024, এটা heading করিবে box drain. When a submission was made by Ms. Engineer N.K. Mahanti and amicus curiae that out of 2590 meters of length of the box drain from Patapol to Chhatrabajar, construction work of 2520 meters have been completed, and balance 70 meters of work will be completed by 10/5/2024. We require the CEO Watco to file an affidavit, and today the CEO Watco is present through virtual mode, and he has filed the affidavit, which is at flag 77, wherein it is 79, wherein it is mentioned that out of 2590 meters length of box drain from Patapol to Chhatrabajar, 2572 meters have been completed, and the balance 18 meters will be completed by 30/5/2024. When the matter will be listed after ensuing summer vacation, the CEO Watco shall file an affidavit which should indicate the status of such construction. Now we'll go to the next one. In that order dated 2/5/2024, the next issue it took up it as open drain.
Yes, my lords.
And we wanted this CEO Watco to file an affidavit whether there was any proposal regarding construction of box drain from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan Katak, and if tender was floated for such purpose. And it was told to us that there has been dropping of such proposal. We want to know the reasons. Have you filed an affidavit to that?
Yes, my lords.
That is at flag A?
Next affidavit, my lords.
Just a
In
minute, let us
relevant-
see that affidavit.
Let them get it.
Is it 78 or 79?
Yes.
Okay, that is there. That
Yes,
is
my lords.
78, flag 78.
It is humbly submitted here that the work of open drain along with box drain were transferred to Watco by the government department H&UD by notification number so dated 17/2/2023. By mistake, it is 24.
Okay.
On as each where is basis. When the work is transferred to Watco, the scope of work was changed and there was no provision of construction of box drain from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan. That it is ascertained that a 5T road has passed along with open drain from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan, for which it is not necessary for construction of box drain for traffic through fare. Apart from that, the area from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan being inaccessible area for movement of trucks and other vehicles for construction activities, it is not feasible for construction of box drain. For the above two reasons, the box drain concept from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan was dropped and it was decided to construct open drain in the said portion. The proposal for construction open drain for the above portion was technically examined, hence as per recommendation of the technical committee. The variation proposal was approved by the government from the department H&D letter dated so dated 14/3/2023. It is mistake 24. My lords, we have annexed that notification, annexer 1, annexer 1 said not 2, it is 1, page 3, my lords, of the annexer. So page 3, allow to conversion of the box drain to open.
That is lot 2.
Yes, my lords.
Yes.
Conversion of box drain to open drain from Chhatrabajar to Matru Bhavan. Paragraph B. The reduction of the cost due to conversion of the box drain into open drain. Sorry, A, column 1. My lords, I am sorry. Subparagraph A. A reference of the minute meeting held on 4/7/22 under chairmanship of the Principal Secretary, H&D Department, in view of the ST road, which has recently come up parallel to the proposed box train from Chhatra Bazar to 5892 to 6700, it was decided to convert the box train from Chhatra Bazar to Matrabhavan into open train. So, on the basis of the decision of the government, and thereafter, my lords, it was transferred to Watco and inquiry on contest and in process.
So what would be the, if it is not a box drain, it is a open drain.
Open drain.
So we want to know that,
As it is open drain.
no, it's all right. You have decided that it is to be an open drain, not a box drain. So what would be disadvantage and what would be advantage that we want to know? If it is a disadvantage to the public and the regions which you are assigned to the in this affidavit,
Yes, my lord.
that we want to know that
Where to take instruction? Yes.
why first tell us. Please ask the question.
Mr. Lenka, kindly come to Roman 4. Roman 4.
Yes, my lord.
Of that very page which you are
That
placed.
very page. It reads the area from Chhatrabazar to Matrubhavan
Yes, my lord.
has no access on both sides for movement of construction equipment due to presence of buildings adjacent to the drain. Therefore, deployment of specialized GRB system for non-accessible area for Chhatrabazar to Matrubhavan for sheet piling has been proposed by the contractor. The leasing cost of so-and-so is for so-and-so, which is to be included in the contract. What does this mean? Is it not technically feasible or is it not cost effective?
My lords, IT road.
No.
5T road is something different.
Forget about T's.
5T road has been constructed by the side of Taladanda Canal,
Yes, ma'am.
not by the side of the fire that drain.
And from the drain, that pipe is covered from post drain to
Right, but the other side is more spacious. The
other side, find out what is
which
my
goes to
other side is what is my experience.
yeah.
I've gone to the site,
Yes.
discussed to the people.
Uh,
There is a completely building side by side. If it is, that is not possible to dismantle entire building.
Mr.
Not possible.
Mr. Mahanti, with your experience, I think that there is some technology which is available. Offhand, I'm not remembering.
No, my lord.
Where the vibration can be even minimized without causing any dislocation.
My lord,
Have you explored that?
That's I'm coming to.
yes.
No,
Just
let
one
me,
by one.
let me permit it.
He's an
My
expert. Let
lord,
us take
my
his
lord.
advantage.
We have brought that particular machine from Singapore
Yes.
at the cost of 30 crores. All work is done. Do you think that we will not be able to? That machine cannot work there. That machine cannot go in that site. Now, what has been done? Now, I will request that let them go with me. Now, this one machine has purchased at 6 crores, which will remain in a distance and put that centering to the it is not possible, my lord. It is not possible at all. Technically, it is not possible.
No, the Mr. Mahanti, the reason which you are assigned
Yes,
just now,
yes,
that is not there in this affidavit which you have filed. The my esteemed brother has pointed out
yes.
the reasons which you have assigned is completely different from the reasons which you are
And they have
now.
told. They have
No,
written.
please come to that Roman 4, which my brother pointed out to you. It says that it would be cost factor is the only season thing has been given, and one is that non-accessible area.
No, that's only non
No, you said that the machine.
that actually no, it is not possible that to take that machine. That is I am telling.
And the contractor lordship, and we have never given the proposal. As per proposed provider, for that reason, we have purchased 2 machines lordship.
Yes.
It's cost more than around 30
And
crores.
30 crores.
30 crores, lord, 30 crores. And the lordship kindly have a visit the commission also. That machine itself, they are not creating open drain. Open drain and box drain as much as same lordship. There is no difference between open drain and box drain. The piling factor is the important. They are doing piling factor. And the open box drain will that will be closed only. So if they are capable to complete the lordship piling open drain, then it is not There is no difference to complete bus stand.
No, no, no.
Cohesion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What do you say if some other agency's opinion is taken up? You have given the opinion that for this reason it is not possible because of
No, I have
vi-
not given you opinion.
no. That is said that you just now said that vibration of ଘର ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଯିବ ଏସବୁ
ନିଜେ ଯାଇକି ଦେଖିଲି
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆମେ
my lord, one thing. In between, the court was not taken up the case when things have changed.
Hmm.
Because at that time, I don't want to tell those
Hmm.
things.
No,
They
it's
know, let the authorities are doing the work. We will not sit down. For that time, in that time, they have changed this process.
Hmm.
When again I have been asked to see it, I go into the site why it has changed. Whether changed.
Probably understand the concern of my lord.
Yes.
What my lord is suggesting is,
Yes.
you are our eyes and hands.
Yes, man.
You are our amicus curiae.
Yes, man.
So whatever Watco is saying,
Yes, man.
whether that is correct or not,
That-
the problem the court faces, Mr. Mahanti, is that we do not have the technical know-how.
Yes, man.
If somebody says that it's technically not feasible,
Yes.
then normally we shut our hands.
Yes, man.
But the question is it bona fide, or is there something,
Yes, man.
or is it they are doing it deliberate?
Then what I have got.
Because what the entire idea was to have a box drain as far as possible.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Not
All right.
Yes.
Now you say that there are construction, there are
Yes, ma'am.
houses, some road has been made.
Yes.
So all this is coming up.
Yes.
With all this, is it possible with the latest technical know-how that
It
is
not
available?
possible. It is not possible.
You say
is
that
not-
is
it is-
absolutely not
It
possible.
is not possible.
Not possible, not feasible.
Let all the my Lauren friends are telling.
no. Learned friends cannot that. These are
And
all
that's
technical things.
because I have gone to the site. Why it is not possible? Why it is not possible? My lord, after going to that, as my Lauren friends are telling, I have also become astonished. When the tender was there, how the tender is changed? Who has changed that tender? The High Court does not know. It's the entire tender process. The Boston was such a technical matter. The and then Chief Justice wanted that Mr. Amicus Curiae, an engineer should be involved.
Yes, yes.
When I have involved, the entire designs I have seen, entire design has been checked, and it has been done. They told that survey has been done, everything. So design is all right. Then there is a lot of litigations in the course about the tender. So I took the case of that. Tender was duly approved and order has been issued so that lateral litigation will not come up. Work was going on going on completion. The date of completion was December 23. The contractor who is now or whom they are telling.
No, Watco has what Mr. Mahanti, Watco has assigned some reasons.
Yes.
We want to entrust it or let the survey be made
Again, I
by
tell-
some other agency
let-
that
and
we
my-
want, and we want that the advocates committee should furnish a team, an expert panel name, so that they can also assess
let-
the thing
yes.
and may have also negotiation with the technical team of that Watco. Let them sit together
Yes.
and say to us,
Yes.
because as it has been pointed
no,
about,
no.
so far as the technical aspect is concerned.
Yes.
So, Mr. Das, can the committee provide a team of experts name to us
Go to the check.
after collecting on the next date, so that boxed in whether it is possible ଛତ୍ର ବଜାରରୁ ମାତୃଭବନ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଆଗରୁ ପ୍ରପୋଜାଲ ଥିଲା, ଟେଣ୍ଡର ଫ୍ଲୋଟ ହେଇଥିଲା, ଆଗରୁ ୱାର୍କ ହେଇଗଲା, ହଠାତ୍ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦିଆଗଲା। କାରଣ ହଉଛି ଯେ ସେଠି
Right
ଯଦି
side.
କରିଦିଆଯିବ ତାହେଲେ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ସାଇଡ ରେ କଣ ଘର ଗୁଡାକ ପାଖରେ ଅଛି,
Right side.
ରାଇଟ ସାଇଡ, ସେଗୁଡାକ କଲେ ସେ ଘର ଗୁଡାକ ଡ୍ୟାମେଜ ହବ। ଦ୍ୟାଟ ଇଜ ଦି ମେନ୍ ରିଜନ ଆପାର୍ଟ ଫ୍ରମ ଦି କଷ୍ଟ ଇଫେକ୍ଟିଭ। ସେଇଟାକୁ ୱାଟକୋର ଯୋଉ ଏକ୍ସପର୍ଟ ଟିମ୍ ସେମାନେ ସେଇ ଓପିନିଅନ ଦେଲେ। They are saying that if that was the thing, then That was also available when you survey the matter. You asked us to float the tender, and we applied and got the. Then why you suddenly change the mind? So we want to know that the technical team of Watco, whatever reasons they have been given, that there would be damage to the buildings which are lying, which are there in adjacent to that open drain. Whether if another team verifies it, and if they may give the same opinion or they may differ with the opinion of the Watco authorities. So if you
Even then,
after participating in the global tender, I have been qualified, and now I have entered the market. I am ready to complete the entire box. For
No,
that purpose, I have purchased more than 100 crores.
no, Mr. Dali, what they say that you are ready, there is no problem.
no,
But
my lord, that is not correct. It's not correct. What I'm telling you, it is a fact that it is that contractor, that particular contractor of to whom the work order has been issued, he is to complete the work entire 330 kilometers by December 23.
we are not
No,
entitled
my lord,
to
sir,
that.
what
We are
I'm
not-
telling, he's telling that I'm ready. But by December, 2 minutes, by 30th December, 31st December 2023, 7% work has been done by the contractor.
There must be a penalty clause there.
That's what I'm telling. That's what it is.
Now, can we see what is the lordship coming in the way? Lordship, I have been under the war.
ରୋଲ କଣ
କାମ କଲାନି
ବେକାର।
କଣ ତାର ଅସୁବିଧା କଣ ହେଲା କାମ
ये काम 13 वर्ष लगे।
ପଇସା ନେଇ
Arrest karo.
ତାର ରୋଲ କଣ? It is a government policy matter. What is role then? On policy, that is not paid.
ସେଇଟା ହେଇପାରି open drain.
Mr. ଦାସ, ଯୋଉମାନେ ଯୋଉ ମେଟ୍ରୋ ୱାର୍କ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଇଏଗୁଡା କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଟିମ ର ନାଁ ଆପଣ ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ। Metro work is now is right to start from that metro train. So semane they may visit the spot and give some idea that this apprehension which has been created in our mind by the Watco authorities that this building collapse once that work starts of that box drain.
The metro project which has been undertaken, my lord, in that managing director is personally known to Mr. Sarding, is the senior OS person now. So I will contact him so that engineers are
Let them visit, and Watco authority let them also remain present. ତାଙ୍କର apprehension କଣ, ଏମାନେ କେମିତି ତାକୁ meet କରିବେ, vibration କେମିତି କମ ହବ, କାମଟା ହେଇପାରିବ କି ନାହିଁ, ଏଇ ଜିନିଷଟା ଆମେ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛୁ।
ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ଖାଲି ଅର୍ଡର କରିଦେଲେ ସାର୍ କଣ ହବ?
ହଁ।
ସାର୍ ମେଟ୍ରୋ ପ୍ରୋଜେକ୍ଟ ଯୋଉମାନେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କର ଯେ ମେନ୍ ମ୍ୟାନେଜିଂ ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟର ଅଛନ୍ତି, ସାର୍ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ କଣ୍ଟାକ୍ଟ ଦେମ୍ ସୋ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଦେ କ୍ୟାନ୍ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ୍ ଅଲସୋ
We have completed this. The three conditions of contract.
Ugly state.
What is what issue? By CG.
ସାଙ୍ଗେ ଦେଖିବା କୋଉଟା ଘର ଭାଙ୍ଗିଥିବ ସେ
Comment Miller, in order to clarify the situation.
No.
In fact, so far the box drain is concerned, although it is starting from 17,000 to Matu.
While originally the work allotted to some other contractor by way of a tender, that is Tantia Builder. Subsequently, when they came to know, so far this Rausapadna is concerned, practically it became very difficult so far the vibration and piling is concerned. Then Nalanda came into picture with the update mechanism and that vibrating machine with a buyback system. That is the clause 4. That with a system that within one foot, no vibration will be there. From that onwards, Rausapadna, the congested area throughout the drain, from Matruvavan, they have started the work. All of a sudden, without intimating anything or making anything, they have changed the plan, which is in the affidavit itself. If at all Nalanda is ready, from Rausapadna to Matruvavan, all the way it is stopped at the mist at the Chhatrabajar bridge. So if at all contractor is ready, now the person those who have been entangled with this contracting system,
All right,
they are not the experienced
we
person.
are taking off another set of experts' opinion on this issue before.
Nalanda is there to execute the work. Who else is there? Not this is not practicable. Nalanda
Then
is
it's all
ready.
right. Let the
My lords, I may submit some more words, my lords.
Yeah.
My respected submission, my lords, we have filed this affidavit and we are given with the annexures. This is the government decision of the government decision, and government is the government policy matter, so that the finance has to given by the government. Thereof the role of the contractor, other has come. They have taken this contract and previously, so they did not do it. So that with this now we are
No, we are not concerned that who
Yes,
is
my
being
lords.
assigned the
So my
work. We are on a limited point. If his contract, he can file a separate writ petition. That's a matter is different. When you are assigning the reason,
Yes, my
a
lords.
particular reason,
Whether
that
it is
this is the
particular
reason
right.
for which we want to know that whether this region which you have assigned is justified,
Yes, ma'am.
or by taking the other experts' opinion.
Yes.
Your opinion may change. You can say that it is now possible.
Yes.
If some up-to-date technology is available, as Mr. Dole is pointing out and Mr. Mahanti is pointing out, that there would be less vibration, there would be less damage to the adjacent buildings. So let all these things be studied by that expert committee and let them tell that what is the problem. After all, it's a problem of the Cuttack city for which this bench is there. So, and most important thing is that you have already taken a decision, tender floated, the work has been assigned. At that point of time, you just you change the decision. So the region which you have assigned, we want to know that whether how far that is acceptable or not. Okay, let's take down.
My lords, my respect from my lord, further, my lords, that it is decision of the government, my lords.
नहीं, let's work go.
On 2/5/2024, এটা heading করিবে open drain. On 2/5/2024, when a submission was made that earlier there was a proposal for construction of box drain from Chhatrabajar to Matrubhavan Cuttack, and tender was floated for such work, but on the ground that it was not technically viable to construct the box drain in that area, the project was dropped. We asked the CEO Watco to file an affidavit as to whether there was any such proposal regarding the construction of box drain from Chhatrabajar to Matrubhavan Cuttack, if tender was floated for such purpose, and if so, the reasons for dropping the proposal. The CEO Watco has filed affidavit which is at flag 78.
7/5/2000.
And some reasons have been assigned therein. Copy of the letter of the government of so-and-so department dated so-and-so has also been annexed. After going through the reasons assigned, we think it proper that let the site be verified, inspected according to public verified by the separate agency experts or constituting expert and appraisers whether the construction in that particular area, construction of box drain from in that particular area is possible without affecting the existing building which is situated in the close vicinity of the box drain of the drain. In that respect, we request the advocate committee to furnish the names of the expert team by next date, which is fixed to already. We have already fixed to 16th.
This 16.
And
Maybe say one thing. Also, can you mention the metro?
we are also adding some that IIT authorities of Bhubaneswar. They are also to go with them. So the metro plus this, they will go along with the WATCO authorities. All of them should. Metro authority. Acha, we'll.
Because it's very near.
All right. Acha, metro kaha ko
Status sir, tankara chief executive. Just their office is just Patia.
No.
What is the name of the
What is the name of the authority?
That name is necessary.
Acha, you just furnish that name by 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Metro authorities kaha
You can mention the metro authorities.
Metro authorities हम लिख दूँ अपन देवे तांकरी along with the
IIT Bhubaneswar is there.
IIT Bhubaneswar.
IIT Bhubaneswar authority
by IIT Madras. No, we'll ask our IIT Bhubaneswar.
Bhubaneswar IIT.
Okay,
and Mr. Mahanti, you bear the cost of that.
We will bear.
Yes.
Cost of the
yes.
Cost of the technical.
Another thing, my lord. Now the open drain is going on. That work should be stopped then.
No, late. Next date we'll.
Yes. By 16th, they will propose another 10-15 meters.
WATCO can also be directed to, because WATCO is executing agency. They can also bear the cost of the. If your lordship.
WATCO will bear the cost.
WATCO can.
In my presence with the agency, I will also.
We'll see that.
Yes,
The cost of inspection. The cost of inspection has to be borne by the WATCO authorities. So that name you furnish of these metro authorities, they once you give it to by next date, then we'll fix a date when during the vacation they will visit and give us a report that will be considered after summer vacation.
By that time, no drain work should come.
No, we will not stop it. Not stop the work.
Copy of that expert's opinion can be furnished to me so that I can also.
That is there. You have not solved the copy.
My lord, another thing you have asked about.
Anyone appearing for the IITs? Anyone for this?
No.
They were never called to this court, so nobody has appeared.
We want to seek their assistance.
Manager. Yes.
Nayak, any idea who heads them?
Dean
IIT.
No, my lord, I'm sorry.
Who is the head of that organization? Registrar?
Civil engineer, professor department should be. Civil engineer department is there.
No.
General manager
Metro Prasanna administration.
General manager administration.
And Shiva Prasad Samantara chief executive. Sir, both.
Technical look
they are to give us a Mr. Mahanti. They are to give a team of. They are to nominate or constitute a team of experts, and they, along with the IIT Bhubaneswar, WATCO authorities,
yes, sir.
They will go to the spot for verification and they will submit the report. That is the whole idea. So let them submit those names. We are directing to give them the names. And
if your lordship so desires, I can ask my officers, R&B officers who are also on the roads and buildings.
Now it is not.
All right. So this matter will be taken up. We have written it, Mr. General Manager. Please tell us.
General Manager, Mr. Prasanna Kumar Sarangi, Administration. Their address is 5th floor, block number 1, BNC, Bhavani Mall, Sahid Nagar.
Upon what a year
Sir, कागज पे लिखिए.
And last time,
with the IIT Bhubaneswar authorities, we proposed to to visit the spot in the presence of the WATCO authorities and the executive agents.
But Mr. Dalai, kindly ask your client. We need assistance of all of you because you understand the sensitivity of the issue. So, no, why I want to ensure is when we are requesting the IITs and others to go as technical experts, let there be not a technical war there. War is not the right word. So don't try to outdo each other.
I have very big company, so they are ready to work. And
So kindly cooperate with them so that they can have that, they can make their inspection.
They are no casual. After taking Nalla.
No, that we do not know.
Such a modernized manner they are doing it.
नहीं नहीं इससे पकड़े विशाखापट्टनम पर विश्वजीत महांती गुरु गुलाल उसे ट्रेन कौन
It depends also.
You see, don't go on
No,
repeating that
it
quotes
those are all
threatened by.
those are all technical things. We'll examine it on the next day. 16th we are fixing the date.
My lord, last time my lord wanted about the pumping stations.
Yes.
You addressed in the past about your pumping station details.
Okay, we'll take up one, we'll go one by one. So they're taking up.
I have filed a interpretation because you refer to this report. The last item on this, with respect to the box credit open rate, that we are the inhabitants of the Shankar group. So our buildings, the box credit will be. So we may be examining at the time.
We are just, we'll take up this matter on 16th. The date will be fixed when the teams will visit, right? So the 3 export teams will visit WATCO, then IIT Bhubaneswar and this metro authority. All of them will visit and they will talk also in presence of the executing agency. What would be the no. Your apprehension is that that will be definitely taken care of them. ଆପଣ ଖାଲି କହିବେ ଆମର ଘର ଭାଙ୍ଗି ଯିବ oh acha, then it's all right, then why are you
No, as it is by that.
That will be also the committee, advocates committee will remain present there. They will also apprise us that what was the discussion and how the problem is being addressed by the other everybody. If they come to conclusion that it is not possible and all these things, matter is different. But if in
And you are armed by the presence of the council for the municipality.
All right, let us take up the next one is, this is connecting drain to the box drain.
My lords, I'll hand over my lords to affidavits. They have been prepared earlier, but with the acquisition, it may be difficult to look for them in the flags I have filed. I have served a copy on that. My lord, may I invite my lord's attention to paragraph 2 of that affidavit. Paragraph 2, may I place my lords?
Yes.
Is relevant to bring to the notice of the Honorable Court that generally there are 4 types of drains existing within Cuttack City for carrying and discharging the storm water. Such type of drains are as follows: main stormwater channel, branch stormwater channel, major surface drains and surface drains. My lords, numbers 3 and 4, the nomenclature is misleading in the sense that surface drains are actually wider, less in width than major surface drains. So major surface drains are those drains which are wider than 1 feet in length. So that's the nomenclature. Surface drains are lesser than that. In Cuttack City, most of the drains are more than 1 feet. So number of major surface drains will be more. The number of surface drains will be less. This is the nomenclature. So out of these drains, my lords, drain at item 1, main stormwater channel are 2 in number. They are known as MSWC1 and MSWC2. Now MSWC1, a part of that is box drain. There's quite a long drain. About 2.7 kilometers is box drain. The rest is open drain. So this MSWC1 starts from Deodosai to Modgajpur, having about 12 kilometers length, and MSWC2 is from Gondarpur to Gulguli via NRRI, having about 5 kilometers in length. Now to these two main drains, 52 numbers of lateral drains, branch drains are connected to the main drain. So 52 numbers of drains are connected to MSWC1 and MSWC2 from various areas of the city. That list of that, my lords, is given in that table.
Okay.
My lords. After that, what is relevant and what my lords had asked is that para 4 at page 4. 3 and 4, I'll start from 3. It is humbly submitted that out of the above 52 numbers of branch water channels / major surface drains, about 40 numbers of drains have correct gradient and are discharging stormwater properly to the main stormwater channel. However, for the rest of the drain, survey is being undertaken to assess the correct gradient so that remedial measures will be undertaken to correct the gradient if the same is found inappropriate. It is relevant to mention here that for the upcoming monsoon, immediate and effective desilting will be done for proper discharge of stormwater to the main stormwater channel. So until the time that survey is undertaken, the gradient corrected, it will take some time because it has to be, the construction has to be made accordingly. They will desilt so that the chances of overflooding are minimal.
No, this thing is going on, and the people of Cuttack are facing difficulty.
My lords.
If it is a rain for 1 hour, then everything.
My lords.
So the problem is that why it needs immediate address, and it is should be done at not that just file an affidavit. We'll do this and this will be done. That so if you say that by for the upcoming monsoon, immediate and effective swans will be taken up for proper discharge of storm water. We want to know that how it can be done if your drain work has not been completed. If it is still then, and within 1 month the monsoon is.
I in fact have asked them this question. They said that if we undertake reconstruction of the drains that have not been surveyed right now, then we will not be able to complete the work before monsoon arrives. That means they will not undertake that work right now, which is why for the 12 numbers of drains for which survey has not been done, if survey reveals that the gradient is incorrect, they will not immediately take up the deconstruction before the monsoon. Instead, they will try to desilt as far as possible to minimize chances. And as soon as the monsoon is over, then they can carry out that work. Because with the monsoons, they cannot really predict that entire concrete will be washed away before it settles down. That's the reason. So, my lords, I think if my lords give them a definite time frame as to when this effective desilting, as it is pointed on the affidavit, can be undertaken for.
You have to tell us.
My lords. By next date, I will take that information and I will. My lords.
What is the mechanism?
My lords.
How do you propose to address it? What is the manpower being? But what is happening, Mr. Naik? We are all aware of it. The desilting takes place.
My lords.
The debris is not removed. It gets back into
it's my lords. Yes.
So we are back to square one.
My lords.
So we don't want that.
My lords.
If we want that, there should be effective desilting.
My lords.
This court understands the difficulty of monsoon coming in and creating hindrances. There is no qualms about it. But what we want is, so far as this desilting is concerned, there has to be a team set particular. You must have by now located the points which are most vulnerable. You know that Gomandia, that's yes. One of the areas that we know that they're most vulnerable. So you have to give priority to those areas. So accordingly, you have to have separate teams. What is happening? There is a machine there for desilting or manpower. Adequate manpower is not available at a particular place. Then you keep on shifting. We don't want that. We want a contingency plan.
I had asked them this question
with specification of manpower deployment. With machines. Where this small what it is called bobcats or something.
Yes.
They can be used.
They are being used, but in certain areas,
yes,
the width of the drain
area manually
they have to.
But I think now manual has become minimal.
My lord.
In most areas, these machines can go. They are ultra-tech machines with long arms. They can be put on the road and it can be desilted.
Manual intervention should
Manual
be minimized
intervention
also.
has
My
become
lord.
minimal. But more important is that the debris that gets out, there is no coordination between the persons who dig and the persons who remove the debris.
I had asked them, in fact, this question that why is it lying on the roads before you remove it? The answer was like this: that once they desill that, they dump it so that it can dry. Because if it is wet, they
That
put
is
it on the
correct.
tractors.
But so far as with the monsoon knocking
My
at your
lord.
doors, which if you wait for too long for that to
No, my
dry,
I'll
then the monsoon will do its work.
my lords, I'll get that instruction and I'll furnish
And
that information.
and all of us will be only discussing English. That's all.
So
See, pumping stations, 5 numbers.
we'll examine.
My lords, may kindly come to the second paragraph 4.
Yes.
So that goes to the details of surface drains which are inside the various localities. The 44 numbers of surface drains are existing in 6 numbers of words. The word numbers are given there: 22, 23, 44, 48, 49, 53. There are 59 words in the CMC. So they have been able to immediately give this information for 6 words, out of which 35 numbers of surface drains are properly discharging into branch stormwater channel. Similarly, 328 numbers of major surface drains in the same 6 number of words. So there are 35 surface drains and 328 major surface drains in 6 words only. So they are discharging water into the main branch water, out of which 296 numbers of major surface drains are discharging properly, but the rest they will have to undertake. And for the rest of the wards also, that survey is being taken. It's not yet complete.
And there is we are going through the also this it is coming on the electronics and print media that there has been encroachment on the drains,
My lords.
for which it is not also sometimes it is not possible to remove this
My
things.
lords.
So how you are addressing to it?
That means that the removal of encroachment plan
Right,
has to
right.
be now given if
Right,
there is an
right,
effective
right.
plan. My lords, I'll get that.
Unless you remove it, so it is
In
not.
fact, my lords, encroachment is a problem not only on drains, it's a problem with all streets now.
No, since we are discussing about
My
the
lords.
drains, we are
My lords.
so
I'll get that instruction. And what is the plan of removal of encroachment of drain?
no, they are just removing it, and within a week we see that again they are coming back.
My lords.
I think an order was passed that the concerned IIC
My
would
lords.
be responsible,
My lords.
and the that cost would be recovered from him.
My
If after this removal of the encroachment,
My lords.
again they goes to and
My lords.
start the business and
Yes.
encroach it, then that would the responsibility is of the concerned IIC.
My lords, I'll
So-
only pray, my lords, one line in the order today. I think that we will immediately effectively communicate to all police stations in the city area along with a letter from the commissioner CMC so that this can be immediately looked into.
You remove the encroachment also.
My lords.
Otherwise, it would not be
My lords.
possible. How can you remove the silt unless the
My
encroachment
lords,
are?
what I pray for, my lords, my lords have now suggested, one line for the ISCs to look into this matter once encroachment has been removed.
Okay.
My lord, may I suggest
Yes.
something, my lord? Earlier, I remembered, my lord, Honorable Justice B.N. Agrawal and Justice B.P. Das's judgment is there. In that judgment, I have seen that judgment, but that immediately I didn't find that order. I'll provide your lordship. In that judgment, it is very categorically said over the drain. If the encroachment was there, if not removed, then the concerned municipal corporation and the person concerned who encroached, both are liable and a criminal case should be initiated against them. That order was very much there in that order. I'll provide.
Just find it out then.
But
We are
yes.
telling that they
Yes.
they are to take immediate step for removal of the
Yes.
encroachment.
That is the main cause
Ah.
for the
Right. It
No,
cannot
but
be.
my lords, I agree with this. While I agree with this, my lord's proposal that
Yeah.
once an encroachment has been removed in a certain area, whichever is the
IIC
police
should
station,
look
yes,
into
my lords,
that
that
there
area.
should not be
My
any
lords.
further
My
encroachment. in
the
that.
person encroacher, not only encroacher, the municipal authority also to be.
They can. I'm not denying that, but
All right. So far.
Other aspect of it. The Chola says, let's the concept of Chola, which preaches water lordship is the one.
We'll go one by one.
That
Just
is because if they are also not looking up at that, everybody is encroaching upon Chola. And
Oh,
now
we are now, Mr. Dali, we are on a particular drain aspect. We'll go one by one. Please, Apis. out heading karibe, connecting drains to box drain and main drain. On such and such date, when the matter was taken off, and a statement submission was made by Mr. Engineer Mr. N.K. Mahanti, the Lanin Amicus Curie, that the work of connecting drains from different areas of Cuttack town to box drain oblique main drain is being carried out by the CMC authorities. We asked the Land Council for the CMC to file a status report of the construction of the connecting drains. Today, an affidavit has been filed by the city engineer of CMC, wherein it is highlighted that regarding the types of drains and the situation of those drains in different locations. In paragraph number 3, it is stated that out of 52 numbers of branch storm water channel oblique major surface drain, 40 numbers of drains have correct gradient and are discharging storm water properly to the main storm water channel, bracket either box drain or open drain. So far as the rest of the drains are concerned, survey is being undertaken to assess the correct gradient so that remedial measures can be undertaken for the same if it is found to be inappropriate. It is further mentioned that for the upcoming monsoon, immediate and effective desilting would be done for proper discharge of storm water to the main storm water channel, bracket either box drain or open drain. When we made a query to the Land Council appearing for the CMC as to what are the machineries, manpower is to be utilized for such purpose and whether it is available with the municipal authorities or not, whether the encroachment on the drains have been removed. He intends to file another affidavit on the next day highlighting all those aspects. However, he submitted that the main problem is that once the encroachments are removed from the uh, drain areas, within a very short time, there is to be again encroachment, which is creating problem for effective desilting. We make it clear that in and around of any box drain or open drain areas,
or surface drain.
Or surface drain area, if there is any encroachment and the same is removed by the Cuttack municipal authorities, if any further encroachment is made in that area, the inspector in charge of the concerned police station will be responsible for that. And he is to look into the same and see that there is no further encroachment. And so that the effective desilting can be made. What further you have stated?
Your Lordship may direct the DCP to circulate this order to all the IICs. I will send
The
this order.
DCP Cuttack shall circulate this order to all the inspector in charge of different police stations of Cuttack town. Okay.
My lords,
So for compliance.
paragraph 4, my lords, but
Yes.
my lords is just dictated the order that also applies to the rest of the drains inside certain localities. They're just numbers.
हाँ अच्छा you just add this paragraph ro main contents टा ये करिकिन तापर सेटा को add कर दे paragraph 3 and 4 करी combined कर देगी है ना. Yes, now we are going to the next one.
My lords.
Yep. Now this is so far as connecting drainage is concerned. Then selection of advert, that is over.
That is over. My lord, mosquito eradication.
And then we'll go to the mosquito eradication problem. Yes, now.
Two affidavits, my
Yes,
lord, again.
please file. We said that the executive officer CMC to file an affidavit
My lords.
indicating in which areas steps have been taken, how much mosquito larvicide oil and Temefos larvicide have been utilized for sprinkling purpose in the month of April 2024, and you made a submission on that day that signatures of the household where these works are being undertaken, that used to be taken on a note. So we want to.
My lords,
Yes.
kindly have a look at paragraph 3. My difficulty, my lords, is that in 59 words, if I annex all the signatures, it will be quite voluminous. So as a sample, my lords, in fact, being honest, my lords, all the 59 words data is also was not immediately available. So as a sample, my lords, I have given the details of 2 words of CMC for my lords to have a look at. And if my lords so desire, then
Which one?
my lords, paragraph 3, my lords, may kindly have a look at. The 2 wards that I have annexed, my lords, are ward number 5 and ward number 41. Ward number 5, my lords, is annexure S/2 series at page 5 of that affidavit. These are the signatures.
5 ward number 5, which area?
Ward number 5, my lords, is Morkot Nagar.
Huh?
Morkot Nagar.
No, Mr. Das.
Morkot Nagar.
The name of the advocate is there. Ward number 5 रो काको अपन देइछन्ती देखिले से जो लिस्ट
सविता रंजन पट्टनायक
विज्ञान महापात्र सविता पट्टनायक
की अछन्ती डाकिले तांको एरिया रे कोन काम होई
Ward number 5 and then my lord
41 ने काको एंगेज करछन्ती
myself also residing in ward number 5.
41 टा हम देइनु काना.
अच्छा आपण रहउछन्ती आपण एरिया रे ना पळैछन्ती ना आपण एरिया रे एते सब काम करछन्ती पहिले से रिपोर्ट देइछन्ती तो स्प्रिंकलिंग करिछन्ती हाउस होल्ड रो सिग्नेचर कलेक्शन करछन्ती जा सब करिछन तो
जिंस होउची सकाळे जेतले ओलिया गाडी आसुची तांकर जणे लेडी से पछरे आसुची जे वार्ड सिग्नेचर नेगिर जाउछन्ती ओलिया देले बोल दैट मे बी यूज्ड फॉर ईयर
ना ना सेगुडा न एटा मसा पई
किछि कोना आई एम रिजाइडिंग देयर
जस्ट
किछि पडुनी तेल फेल किछि के
प्लीज प्लीज एसे कहउछन्ती तांकर ए जो एफिडेविट देइछन्ती ता देरे से कहउछन्ती Temefos larvicide oil that is sprinkled, and in your area they have stated that in the list of documents in respect of ward number 5 and ward number 48 is submitted, and what you have done in those 2 wards, Learned Council?
Well, is this spraying, that signature that I have annexed, that's the record. But there is one doubt also that I'll need to clarify. Now, this cycle is repeated every 7 days because of the life cycle of the mosquito larvae. So it is now possible that the 44 39s are individual signatures. Now, every 7 days, because there's a repeat, there must be some repeat in the signatures also. That is also possible.
No, what he's telling, Learned Council, जे आपण सकाळे जो झाड़ू मरा होची कि नाही एरिया रे सेथि पई सिग्नेचर टा आणुचंती सेही सिग्नेचर को एटा को देखौचंती कि नाही से कहउचंती से एरिया रो
I understand what से कोन कहउचंती would sell, but personally my experience has been that this fellow, I mean this coolie who is usually employed, he had come before yesterday to my residence also in the morning. So I asked him the same question. I wanted to see his book also, notebook, where he was signing. 2 difficulties that he said he is personally encountering. One of them is that many people do not allow him inside the house because the toilets are inside the house. A certain number of people also say that whatever you are spraying, that smell that emanates, we can't withstand the smell. We will not allow you to do that. and many others don't also sign.
Hmm.
So there will be some discrepancies which I have understood. Now I have contacted the
So
municipal
that is a
authorities.
maybe there may be few exception in that.
My lords.
ଆପଣ ଯଦି ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ରେ ପକେଇବାକୁ ଯିବେ କେହି ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ କରିବେ ବୋଲି ମୁଁ ତ ଭାବିପାରୁନି ଘର ଭିତରେ ହୁଏତ ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ
ସେ
କରିପାରନ୍ତି
ଟଏଲେଟ ରେ ବି ପକଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଡ୍ରେନ ରେ ବି ପକଉଛନ୍ତି। So many people they say that ଆପଣ ଟଏଲେଟ ରେ କାହିଁକି
ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ରେ
ପକଉଛନ୍ତି?
ପକେଇବାକୁ କାହାର
ମୁଁ
ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ
ଦେଖିଛି।
ହବ ଆପଣଙ୍କର
ସ୍ପ୍ରେ
ସେମିତି ତ
କରିକି ପଳାନ୍ତୁ ଆମେ କିନ୍ତୁ ସାଇନ୍ କରିବୁ। But that's what he told me personally. I interacted with the
ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ରେ ପକେଇଲେ ଆପଣ ମଶା କମିବେ ୟାକୁ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ ଲୋକ ଅବଜେକ୍ସନ କରିବ ସେ ଏରିଆରେ କହିବ ଗନ୍ଧ ହଉଛି ଏମିତି ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟେଟମେଣ୍ଟ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା ତ ଗୋଟେ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ ଯୋଗ୍ୟ ହଉନି ନା।
ସେ ବାହାରେ ପକଉଛନ୍ତି
ହଁ
ଭିତରକୁ ଆଲାଉ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ବାହାରେ ପକେଇ ଗଲେ ସେ ସାଇନ୍ ବି ଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି ତ ଆମେ ସାଇନ୍ କରିବୁ। That is one aspect. Now ସେ କେତେ ସତ କହୁଛି my lord
that unless you
that is something
are
that
to
I
do
will not be able to vouch for.
Part for 6,
Huh.
media sector 6 and 7,
Mhm.
who is through that
Petanala.
main canal,
Petanala.
that passage, Petanala, it is known as locally. And that is the breeding source. So I am residing there also. There is no regular. Bush cutting is not there. Bush cutting is also one of the causes.
Right,
for that.
absolutely.
Bush cutting, it has not been written there. Bush cutting is not there.
I have
I am all through there.
I have one proposition if my lord
Yeah.
will accept the proposition. Now the difficulty and what I can now assess is that there's a lot of data coming in. There is no structure to that data. And the problem is that to compile manually all that information and then to produce that record will be difficult because every coolie will have a book of his own. Now, if there are 59 wards, we are talking about at least 200 coolies. To compile data from the notebooks of 200 coolies
We just
to present.
as an example, we
My
just
lords, so
say
my
that
lords, what I probably was thinking aloud is this: that if this data can be uploaded from various centers to a central database, then ward-wise, then we can immediately have an effective examination of what all has been done. Because manually it is not possible. So my prayer, my lords, is that if one line is there,
no,
my lords,
what work so far as this mosquito eradication you are doing
my lords,
in each ward
my lords,
every day,
my lords.
that is to be uploaded.
Yes, because in every ward there is a supervisor as well.
Okay.
So the coolie may not be literate enough to do it, but supervisor can be trained. Now there is there is an app also that the municipality has developed, and they have to now tell us to what extent that app is there because it's a very advanced thing that they have thought of. Now this information from every can be uploaded to that centralized database can reflect in every citizen's app. That is also possible because we have that technology has gone ahead now. They just need to be diligent enough to every day upload their data.
Central
database.
Central.
Whether we are talking about, my lords, mosquitoes or we are talking about garbage removal, all the data can be immediately available at the fingertips. So they don't have to, they will not.
With photographs and
My
all
lords.
these things,
My lords.
they are to upload it
Yes.
every day.
Yes. Photographs, I don't know because the volume is usually more if it's a digital media. I don't know how far it is feasible, but the data can go definitely.
Okay.
It's a supervisor's job. He has to take the data, he has to upload it.
ସୁନ୍ଦର ଭାବରେ ବୁଝେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ମାନେ ମୋ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ବି କାମ କରୁନି ଘରକୁ କିଏ ଆଲାଉ କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି ଯିବେ କଣ ଦଶପତି
All right. You take down under the heading of mosquito eradication problem. On such and such date, we ask the executive officer CMC to file an affidavit indicating in which areas steps have been taken for sprinkling mosquito larvicide oil in stagnant water in drains and Tamophos larvicide sprinkling in the campus and latrine areas of each household, including documents to show that signatures of the respective households have been taken. Today, the Land Council for the CMC, Mr. Nayak, has filed an affidavit of the Commissioner Cuttack Municipal Corporation, wherein various steps taken in ward number 5 and ward number 41 in this respect have been highlighted, and documents have been annexed to the affidavit. Let a copy of the affidavit be furnished to Mr. Das, the during course of the day, so that the authenticity of such affidavit be verified through the advocate's name suggested today. Ward number 5 ଆଉ 41 ଦିଟା ଅଛି ତ?
हाँ सर 41 पर नहीं 41 ward number 5 I contacted Savita Ranjan Patnaik. He said that no. Only
No,
2
just
months, only once or twice they came. Regular they are not coming.
all right, just we are giving you just time till next year. Since for ward number 5, the advocate's name has been proposed, the advocates committee shall apprised us about the correctness of the affidavit filed today. In addition to that, the supervisor of each ward are to upload the data relating to, where is that order? Relating to sprinkling of mosquito larvicide oil and Tamophos larvicide in each ward, in the central data each day, on each day, and for further assessment by this court. The Commissioner Cuttack Municipal Corporation shall instruct the supervisors to do the needful in this respect. Free copy of the order be handed.
That's one, as I was also dictating, this is one more angle perhaps. Now, there is no indication of how effective these measures are. So if they actually measure the density of mosquito density in a particular area while they are spraying, and 7 days after, if they are to again measure the density, the effectiveness, they will come to know. Otherwise, there is no way to.
Mosquito density of each area is to be measured.
Milos.
And after sprinkling of this so and so, for 1 week, the same is again to be verified. So that we'll correct that.
My lord, can that bush cutting be ensured? Because it is one of the major links.
It is stated at the bar that there is no proper bush cutting in different wards of Cuttack Municipal Corporation, and which is one of the main reason for this mosquito managing problems. Let the Commissioner Cuttack Municipal Corporation look into the said problem and instruct the supervisor to do the bush cuttings in different wards and provide the data in the central, what is that called?
Central database.
Central database.
Database.
Central database. All right. Next one is
That I have taken instructions that is seasonal, depending on at what stage the mosquito is. So that's why when I was interacting with the city health officer, he said at this time that is not. So once the measure density, my lords, everything will come up.
we are taking of it every week. There is no problem.
Let them give those numbers, my lords. We'll know.
Okay, then other two matters we are taking off on the two interim applications on 16/5. Yes, any other problem? Please highlight us so that. ଜଳାଶୟର କଣ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ହେଇଛି କଣ? I think there is some previous order.
For Jalasaya, there is 2 PIL spending before the Honorable Chief Justice.
Encroachment.
Particularly for Jalasaya.
They will take care of.
They will take
There is any other problem?
With regard to
Please pass on. Please pass.
5 pump stations are there. High power service. Yes, ma'am. Details have written. Which was back, it has already changed. I'm not done. But last time we have seen. Last time you will most appreciate. Last time rainy season, there was no water logging many places. Last time, gee, Odia Bazar Jauna sir,
just
ward number 18. କାଲି ବର୍ଷାରେ ଟିକେ ଆଣ୍ଠୁଏ ପାଣି
ଏଗୁଡା କେମିତି ଫଙ୍କସନ କରୁଛି କଣ କେମିତି କୋଉ ବେସିସ୍ ରେ?
ଏବେ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ରେନି ସିଜନ ଟା ଆସୁଛି ସେଇ ରେନି ସିଜନ it will be tested. Two bombs have been tested at Madhyapur and also at Gulgul. How already tested. So everything will be done after the bomb is over. High power deja.
Gulguli pumping station, where is this?
Okay. Gulguli Chhatra ଆମେ ଛତ୍ର ବଜାରକୁ ଗଲା ବେଳକୁ ଏଠୁ ନୂଆ ବଜାରକୁ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଗଲା ବେଳକୁ ରାଇଟ୍ ସାଇଡ୍।
अच्छा location.
Yes, Mr. Mahanti, you are saying, sir.
The mountain which has already been done. Kindly give a type 5 journalist kindly. My lord can visit once. Go in there. Work will be better. Particularly.
ସେଟା ବେଟର ହବ ଟିକେ ଯଦି କୋର୍ଟ ବି ଯାଇ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିବେ ଆମେ ସମସ୍ତେ ରହିବା ରହି ଗୋଟେ
My lord, last time when inauguration was there.
I will ask my chief engineer also, he will be there.
My lord, last time when inauguration was there.
Let the election be.
Yes, election ta sari jao chief
last time when the day
June 10
inauguration.
June 4 ପରେ
10 पर
ନା 9 ପରେ.
And last date on the inauguration day, the chief minister also announced that only for High Court this work done could be completed.
Sure, right.
No, this court doesn't want to take any credit.
And that's good.
It is up to.
Yes.
What?
Because the election is there.
ଜଲ୍ଦି କଲେ କହିବ ଡେରି ହେଲେ କହିବ କଣ
So only because the court intervened, the work is done. Otherwise, could have same also Jagannath.
ଆଉ ଆମ
Mr. Engineer N.K. Mahanti filed the details about the 5 pumping station of the Watco at Cuttack City in Cuttack City, which is taken on record.
ଆର ଦିଟା ଆଇଏ 16 ତାରିଖର
ସେଟା ଅଛି
ଆଉ କଣ କହିବେ କଣ କହୁଥିଲେ
Your Lordship, at flag 9 there is a report.
ସେଟା ରହିଲା ପରା ଆର ବୁଧବାର ଶୁକ୍ରବାରକୁ
Dita IE interim application.
Interim application, no, Lordship. By virtue of order of this honorable court, a report has been submitted by R&B engineer, Your Lordship, wherein they have said that duty of city engineer, Watco, GAL, and TPCODL, they have to restore the roads, they have to restore the damaged drains, etc., Your Lordship. That is there at flag 69, Your Lordship.
Mr.
The
Das,
position that is to be verified,
ଆପଣଙ୍କର
Your Lordship.
ସେଇଟାକୁ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ କରିକିନି ତାଙ୍କୁ ଏମିତି ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡରେ ଯାହା ଯାହା ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ରୋଡ ଉପରେ କି ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଯାହା ଯଦି ଗାର୍ବେଜ ପଡିକିନି ରହୁଛି କି ରୋଡ କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ କୋଉଠି ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲାଣି, ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଏସବୁ ସେମାନେ ଆସିକିନି ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ କମିଟିକୁ ଜଣାନ୍ତୁ, so that we'll look into it. That can हाँ ताकू ଟିକେ regulate କରନ୍ତୁ.
Time in the meantime, holidays are there. It will be well intimated within a day or 2 holidays there. By that they can take stock of the situation.
Right.
On 16th they will apprise this and of course
Right.
these are the
these you are practical problem with.
the benevolent
हाँ.
for the betterment of
Right. Everybody, if you will.
So within 6 weeks it can be done at least more. By that they can apprise this and of course these are the practical problems.
A report carry out करें आप.
So that's all, Mr. Mahanti.
Sir.
So that's all for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
ଛୁଟି ପରେ ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା twice a month କରିଦେଲେ ଏଇଟା 16 ପରେ twice ସେଇ ଗୋଟା ସାର୍ କହିବେ ବୋଲି କଣ once a week
sir 2 ସପ୍ତାହର
କାହିଁକିନା ବର୍ଷା ସିଜନ ଆସୁଛି ଯଦି ଇନଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଟ ଏଠି ନ ନବା ବର୍ଷା ସିଜନ ପୁଣି
ବର୍ଷା ଦିନ ସବୁ ସମ୍ପର୍କ